Hello guys, how are you? I think you all good. So in the previous lecture, we just talking about the audit server and the poster policies. But now today we discuss about the agentless on guard. Okay. So basically, the agentless on guard is a policy manager support agentless on guard for the poster analysis for the Windows, Mac OS, and the Linux client. To simplify endpoint software management. That's why we need the agentless on guard. With agentless on guard, user can access on guard within policy manager without having to install and manage a on guard agent on their endpoint. On guard run must be in the background section and it configurable using the user interface. But when we run the agentless on guard, we have to maintain some prerequisites, like if you talk about the Windows, then the policy manager prerequisites is uh, the number one prerequisite is policy manager install. Policy manager insight should be enabled for the information on the enable side. Okay. Okay, let me check one thing. Okay, so policy manager insight should be enabled, and the second one is device profiling should be enabled. Okay, and the third one is policy manager server should be joined in a domain member. So so domain must be a part of the agentless on guard. And the fourth one is agentless on guard required either on guard license or compliance suite license. So must be you have a license. Okay, and the another part of the agentless on guard services is uh, we have to maintain some another prerequisites for Windows endpoint level. There is five prerequisites mainly, and the network side you have two prerequisites. So first one is a Windows endpoint should be a part of the domain, and administrative share must be enabled on the Windows side. Server message block, that is SMB v2, should be enabled on the Windows client. And make sure the agentless on guard file should be specifically allowed on the antivirus and the firewall application, otherwise you cannot access the agentless on guard. And the last and the most important one, in policy manager 6.9.3 and its earlier release, PowerShell script must be allowed on the Windows endpoint. And starting with the policy manager 6.9.4 agentless on guard for the Windows user, and .exe file inside of the PowerShell script to launch agentless on guard on the Windows script. And when you talk about the network environment, prerequisites are, first of all, you have to allow the TCP port number is 135, 139 and 445. And the second one is DHCP profiling. You have managed the profile manager service IP address should be configure as the IP helper configuration. And you can see the you can open the CLI mode on this. Okay, then you should type IP helper, IPHELPER, IP helper. Then you have to type the IP address, and that is 192.168. And let's check. Okay, it's not running well. Okay, let's try IP helper, and that's address IP helper 192.168.1.8. I think it does not working. Okay, this command does not support. I don't know why. Okay, let it go. And the last part, and the overall that I explained, that is only for Windows client. There is a TCP port and the DHCP profiling. Okay,